Hello.
Hello.
This is Sarah, the artist behind Pinselgeschichten. You might recognize her from some of the videos on this channel.
No. Disguise.
Sometimes she suddenly appears in them. I'm Tina, one of her friends. Ouch, that hurt. This is the table. And every week we try to paint awesome paintings about board games.
Yes.
We like to play them.
Yes. That too.
Sometimes.
Every Sunday.
Like every Sunday and sometimes even more.
Even
often.
more, yeah.
So it's pretty much an addiction, just like painting and drawing is.
Mm-hmm.
And this week we have 7 Wonders.
By the awesome Antoine Boza.
Minor spoiler alert, she's a big fan of him, and
yes,
it's pretty much like every time we get a new game from him, she's like that.
He's my favorite designer. Deal with it.
This one is for people
and animals
and animals 10 years and older, which narrows the animal part pretty much down.
Some dogs, elephants, giraffes.
Also, you can play it with 2 up to 7 people, and one game is about 30 minutes.
Yes. So we painted.
What did you paint, my dear Sarah?
It's all about fighting in that game, as we learned through multiple rounds, and I focused on the military part of building world wonders, because that's what you do.
That's what she does in the games, yeah.
First you have to have an army, and then you can build a world wonder. What did you want to focus on?
Well, my background story is a special one this time. I was like, oh my, what can I paint? And she was like, pretty much, I dare you to paint this certain scene in your comic-y style. And I was like, challenge accepted.
So, yeah.
So I tried it.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how we did.
Yeah.
And by the way, we will have bloopers at the end of the video, so...
Yeah, since it's the first time I have to do the intro.
We screwed up a lot, and we share with you guys, so stay for the end. And here we are!
Yay!
Don't even... I just stopped laughing from watching the intro, and now you're gonna make me laugh again.
I'm sorry about that.
No, you're not, and that's...
I shouldn't be sorry about that.
No, right.
So I'm not.
Exactly. So let's start sketching girls and boys from the old ages.
Both with quite a funny pose for now.
Yeah.
Gets better, promise.
Well, you always have to start with the thighs of the muscle dude. That's the way to go about it.
I also started with the...
yes. Do you always start with the rump section when you draw somebody, or do you start usually with the head, or...
I'm not really consistent with that. I just pick a part that's somewhat sticks out for me, and try to arrange everything else around it.
Because I usually start with midsection of a person and then go down or up.
Yeah.
I rarely start at the feet.
Since I always have a sketch before I start the actual painting, I usually have something to orient and how to put
position.
It down.
Okay. Oh yeah. The dudes and the girls.
Yeah. So this time we...
Why are you laughing? That wasn't funny.
I don't want to spoil
Go about it.
We had so much fun when we saw the finished paintings, and we're like, oh, look at this. If we pose the paintings like that, the figurines are, like watching at the
Yes.
people on the other
Yes,
picture.
your girl is admiring my dude, and my training dude is pretty much stalking your water girl or dude, whatever it is. We haven't decided.
We haven't decided. I kept it neutral.
Yeah, genderless. So we pretty much have a 360 degrees scenery there that we painted, not knowing what the other person actually painted, which was kind of fun. And the next level of collaboration.
Yeah, sync is always on with us.
Mostly, yes.
So,
you took a scenery inspired by one of the cards.
yeah, I changed it pretty much. I just took the girl and the dude, and that there is a pool, but everything else is different. Now I called it a dude, but never mind. If you think it's a girl, it's alright. It's
yeah.
So I tried to make something of that and changed it a bit. I didn't really mind making those
Columns.
Yeah, those columns with the right capitals. With I would have to look it up because there are differences with Roman and Greek, and I know that, but
they're southern. Let's say they're southern.
They are supposed to be southern, and
I don't remember which architecture was when and where, and
I just know there are differences, and if I had the time, I would love to look it up and make every detail as it should be, but
then we wouldn't have a weekly schedule for the Draw for Initiatives then.
Exactly. And you are already lining.
Yes. Well, my surface is smaller, and I do have way less in the background than you have. So I pretty much just had the two dudes there and one line to say where the bottom meets the walls of the Colosseum. So I composed my painting from two cards, one of the military cards and the other one, I'm not sure if it was the military card, but there were like
something like that,
racing or whatever in the Colosseum was the second card, where I just took the position of the background, an idea for that.
Yeah. So there I'm lining two.
Yes.
What were the times this time?
Oh, yeah. Hold on. I have to look it up and make weird noise on the mic. I'm sorry. But I had to get to my draw. You were 107 minutes and I was 59. No, that was German. 9. 95.
So
First the 9, then the 5.
So we were about equal.
Yes. Just 12 minutes apart.
Yeah.
And I'm coloring.
Yeah. Your colors appear quite clear at this point.
Yes.
It will change later on.
Yes. I gave it a first layer and then started shading. But I like to give it one solid layer of light ochre first when coloring skin tones. With other colors, I like to have the fading and shading right away, but for whatever reason, not with skin.
Yeah, I think it's good to change things up a bit for every now and then. So
Yes.
It's alright. If you didn't notice by now, I tried two different nips for the girl in the foreground. I had one of your older ones, which is a bit broader, and this one worked fine. And I took the usual nip for the background just to keep the lines a little finer and more subtle. And
so she's supposed to be the focal point, and you wanted her to stand out.
I think she's an eye catcher, so
Yeah.
That's her position.
I mean, come on, that's quite the pose, and she looks cute, so yeah, she should be the focal point. Reasons.
Yeah, reasons. We are just making them up as we go, but
yeah. But you have to have reasons. Yeah. Well, it's quite funny that we're just 12 minutes apart, and we have such different paintings. It seemed to have taken me forever to color the soldier, and for you, it just seems that you took longer with the line work than with the coloring. Am I correct? I'm just looking at it where we are on the video stream.
I think
we're
half.
Really
about
50.
About
yeah. Okay.
Roundabout. I tried this time, and I asked Sarah really much about it. Before I started painting, we were talking about a tweet from Tom Cox, who is a really funny author who usually writes cat books. You can look him up. He's a really funny guy, and he's tweeting a lot. And he sometimes tweets stories about his dad. And he tweeted pictures, water painting pictures his dad painted. And I really, really adored the art style. And I asked Sarah, how does that work? If you have the time, look it up. They are really interesting and funny. And I tried to like copy that art style and achieve what he did. So I mixed pretty much different colors and just took them away again, so they are not that clear and bright. And in the end, I think it worked out quite well, although there are many differences to his pictures, but I still think it's really like
it's
harmonic.
Very different from your usual way of painting. It's very subtle.
Yeah.
A lot of blotting, a lot of very thin color. It seems you used way more water than you usually do.
Yeah.
So I'd say that's different, especially in the background, in the arcs between the columns. You can see it there quite nicely for now. And you also did that with the dress of the girl, or the towel, whatever.
It's a towel,
So was it frustrating, or did it work rather well?
I was surprised that it worked that well and that fast, because usually if I take that much water, I either need to wait, or because I'm impatient, I have messes quite a bit. So this time it worked well. I didn't have a major mess up. There was everything went smooth. I didn't mind painting until I reached every line, but I just left parts out, and it was fine too. So I was quite surprised. It worked really, really well. And I was so happy about that.
Yes. She was having a big smile on her face once the painting was finished. Here's another thing though. I think, or it just seems to me, that you have less detail, in air quotes, less detail on this painting than you sometimes do with others.
Yep.
Maybe that just worked to your advantage with this technique by being that, not focused on detail, but rather having the flow of the color and being pretty wet while working there. Your page was quite wet, I think.
I took a bigger paper to begin with, because I knew I wanted some details, but it's not much less detail when I usually have. At least
it's just
to me it seems like
facial features. I mean, you do have two people, and yes, they're in your quote-unquote usual style, but the background is way less line work than you sometimes have with other paintings, where I think, maybe that just worked to your advantage with this very loose style, because otherwise, if you wanted to fill tiny bits and pieces of the paper with that technique, you would have probably been screaming and cursing. So I think it just came together and worked to your advantage there.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try that again. Here we are with the color of the skin. I tried to achieve quite an bronze to olive tone, like southerners usually have. She turned out to be a little bit white in the end. Yeah, I have to try a little more with that. The secret to achieve a natural color was actually adding a bit of green. Yes. And I was so surprised when Sarah told me that. I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so unnatural. She's all, well, try to add a little of this green over there. And I was like, how did you know that?
Because I did that in my painting as well, and it was discovered by accident. So I knew you wouldn't screw it up, but I just had some quite khaki olivey green on my brush by accident, and it made the bronze skin tone. And I thought, oh, well, that's new. Okay, I wouldn't have gone for it if I didn't have had the accident there. Yeah. But yeah, it doesn't seem right, but it makes the difference. It works with a bit of green.
I was really mind blown by that.
Yeah, it's like, oh no, I'm going to screw up my painting, and then it's like, oh, it works. So I had the same moment while painting. So yeah, it's just, this is it's happy accidents, and you remember them for later paintings.
I certainly hope so.
Otherwise, I will remind you. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you.
Most welcome. But yeah, I really liked the outcome of your piece. It's very different from your other paintings, and it fits with the theme of the game, having the ancient world wonders and having that style to paint. It just,
thank you very much,
worked, I think. Yeah, most welcome.
I think we both hit the spot this time, so it worked really well, and
no major fuck-ups.
Yay! So it's quite boring for you to watch. I'm pretty sorry about that. I'm gonna change that with the next painting, I guess.
Yeah, but we do have fuck-ups at the intro this time, and
that's true.
We have something that didn't work out.
So keep watching after the outro. Yes. Here you are. Get some paintings.
Thank you very much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, let us know in the comment section below. And also let us know which painting you prefer this week. What did you like best? And
also, if you want us to draw a certain painting of your liking, just let us know.
Yes, that's what the comment section is there for. And we're gonna see you next Wednesday, 9 a.m. CET on this channel with new paintings for board games. Have a good one. Bye. Hello. Welcome to Draw for Initiative, episode 100. I'm always right with numbers.
Post it in the comments, so let us know which episode it might be.
Yes. Tina, my dear friend, and I are drawing and painting scenes from board games every week. And today, yes, that's the black hole that you, or the time lapse that you always experience pretty much at least twice a week, sometimes 3 times. Evil. So no, we're board game nerds, and we also like to paint. So we do. I hate her already. She fucks up my intro. She's making a Daniel.
Everyone needs a Daniel. That's what you said.
Yes, that's true. But now I'm trying to look nice, and you do the intro. Go. That was no joke. Go. We can cut. Joke. Go. No
cut. And cut. Another cut.
Scheiße, Lampe. Sehr gut.
Was ist mit der Lampe?
Das habe ich vorhin schon beim letzten Video.
Achso, die ist verschoben.
Nee, die macht Strahler drauf und damit versaut sie mir dann nachher das Coloration. Gedöns. Okay, dann können wir nochmal. Da kannst gerne das Intro machen, das wäre lustig. Anytime.
Now?
Go.
No?
Yes.
Right now?
Mhm.
Are we watching?
I'm watching you. I have the Stasi equipment.
No.
Oh, scheiße, du musst nochmal. Ich hab gerade voll die Fresse gezogen.
Das ist ja doch das beste Intro ever.
No! Nicht schön.
Wir brauchen Outtakes.
Ja, die kommen hinten dran. Einfach nur aus Spaß.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Sarah, the artist behind Pinselgeschichten. You might recognize her. She's in
Fucking up
most
the intro. Irgendwas war in der scheiß Bratwurst. Super.
Du
Nochmal,
weißt
sorry.
nicht, was in der Bratwurstsuppe war? Das
Oh
verwundert
Gott.
mich gerade.
Ich habe die Bratwurst, ich habe das Schwein nicht selbst geschlachtet. Also irgendwas ist da drin, was mich goofy macht. Sorry, nochmal. Jetzt aber ernsthaft.
Ernsthaft?
Ja, los.
Okay.